Ladies, gentlemen, let's start off episode number 8. I cannot believe it's been episode number 8 already, so thank you so much for all the support, all the love, all the subscriptions, all the kind words. Let's start episode 8 with a third H item. Okay. Elite Clue Casket. For 200k, I will take that. In case you're wondering, I will never do this monster. Who remembers these old school Call of Duty commentaries where there's just gameplay in the background and at the same time there's just a guy talking? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. And I usually call them Stoater rambles, but this will just be a little bit of a heads up. A quick video explaining why I've been absent for a little bit. So if you're wondering what's happening to the Tbow rebuild, well, I know it's been exactly about 2 weeks since I uploaded my latest Tbow rebuild video. And to be honest, the Tbow rebuild series blew up. Blew up for a starting content creator that had 50-ish subscribers and in less than a month grew his channel up until all the way about 200 subs, and it's just insane. It's not really something that I expected to happen, but we are currently, as of the day of recording this video, the 8th of May 2023, and we are currently sitting at 196 subscribers, which for me is quite a bit. But that also means that since I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, I feel like I kinda owe you guys an explanation of what is happening, because in April and like the weeks prior to May, I haven't really been as busy as I have been the past few days in May itself, and then obviously gathering clips of things that are happening is quite hard. Especially since I also mentioned that I didn't really want to include any necks into my next Tbow rebuild video, because honestly all I have been doing is necks and I really enjoy that boss. But I mean, I do get, as a viewer standpoint, it gets quite repetitive and even boring, because there's not really much happening if you just see necks dying all the time shouting, "Taste my wrath!" I mean, that's not fun, you know. But what I want to talk about is actually just stating that there's not really anything planned in regards to releasing new Tbow rebuild videos, at least for the month of May and June. As some of you may know, and I feel like some of you actually do know who I am by now, I'm currently studying to become a teacher, still at uni, 25 years old, forever a student, you know. However, in May, I do have a lot of deadlines that unfortunately get my priority. Of course, I do want to get rid of my uni life and start working, but therefore I also need to make sure that I do whatever is required to get myself my degree. So as a result, I obviously have to put in the work, and that's basically what is happening within this month. And then in June is when all of my exams are taking place, so I have to study for those, so I don't really have time to game anyway. In addition to that, RuneScape is also a little bit in a dull state for me. Next was a really big hype train for me because I watched some streams, specifically Tbow. Big shout out to that guy. Anyhow, and he got me into Next. you probably may not know this, but like back when Nex released, I was a huge fan of Nex. Even pre-AOC, I loved that boss to death, and I did nothing but Nex, as well as some other stuff as well. But the majority of my time was spent in the God Wars dungeon, and with me being a huge Nex fan, I kind of got some flashback moments for that. So it kind of made sense that I was spending a lot of time in the Zaros prison, if you will. And I really do not regret it. It made me a bunch of money. I'm all the way up to Tbow, even though my twisted bow is now with a friend of mine. He's borrowing it. I don't mind. I trust him with my life, so he's taking good care of that. But since all I do is Nex, I didn't really want to record clips, because honestly I'm like 900 kills, 800, 900 kills dry at the moment, and like it gets boring quite quickly if you just don't get anything but air orbs, you know, even though air orbs are the best drop in the game. That's a joke, by the way. But yeah, it gets quite dull, you know, and me only doing Nex, and also me swearing that I do not want to put in any Nex content into the next Twisted Bow rebuild video, made for quite an interesting lack of clips, other than me getting the occasional MVP. I missed about 10 drops at this point, maybe even more. And then I'm also currently working on my farming pad, doing some farm trips. That's basically everything I do at the moment. Here and there I'm doing some AFK woodcutting. I recently leveled to 86. And that's it really for like what I've been doing RuneScape wise, because I've been focusing a lot on my real life situation, on stuff that's going on behind the scenes, if you will. And if you take a look at the log real quick for Nex itself, you can see that I am close to 2k kills, but I like drop wise nothing really happened, which is quite annoying. It's even sad rather, but it is what it is. I mean, you cannot have everything, so it is annoying, but it is something that I cannot really do anything about, other than just go to Nex and hopefully get some more drops, since I'm due one anyway. Now, there is also this other thing, which is my training / workout situation. I am thinking about enrolling myself for, not the military or whatever. Well, it's not really enrolling. I'm thinking about signing up for a marathon. It will be in October. If I'm going to do it. It's the Lisbon Marathon. Marathon is 26.1 miles or 42 kilometers if you like do the conversion. So it's not nothing, and that requires a lot of training, that requires a lot of discipline, a lot of like motivation, but more important is like a lot of dedication and consistency. And that's what I've been doing or training for the past 2 weeks as well. Like I've been doing some runs, I'm doing my weight training as well, but I'm still not sure whether or not I'm going to actually sign up for the marathon or not. A lot of people are saying that I have to do it because it's a achievement of a lifetime really, and in addition it is something that you can train for, it's something that you can aim for. So that's also very interesting in that regards. Honestly, I think that's basically like very briefly summarized what is happening with my life. TLDR, busy with school, deadlines, exams, busy with real life priorities, training for a marathon, training for a potential bodybuilding competition, being this hybrid athlete to be, if you will, That is what I'm aiming for. The Twisted Bow, I do not have it in my bank. One thing I do gotta say though is I upgraded to the Bagasian boots because of a friend of mine that is borrowing the Twisted Bow. He got a drop and he said, like, if I get a drop when you are lending me the Twisted Bow, you get your Bagasian. So I basically have max ranged again, apart from these advanced braces, but that was super nice. So we basically have to camp next for another drop, and then we are set to do some other content as well. But that was really it what I wanted to say. I really hope you guys are not disappointed. It is just a matter of fact that I am working on some goals that are priority in my private life, if that makes any sense, and therefore I just want to thank you guys for all the support that you've given me in these past few weeks. It's been honestly insane. I really appreciate all the nice comments, also the people that are DMing me on Discord, like asking for new videos, when is the next release coming out, etc. It is super nice to know that I do have like a beginning community that stands behind my back and that actually supports me with everything that's been going on, because they are obviously they know about the situation, but I wanted to make this video very quickly for everybody. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, I mean, please give me a subscription to the YouTube channel. We are very close to 200. I really want to thank all of you for real for everything that you guys been doing. It's been quite insane. I did not quit content creation, not at all. But like priorities in life, they occur and you have to go for them 200%. If I end up signing up for the marathon, I might even make like a fitness Instagram page, God knows, because I now currently share everything on my personal page. But like, if you guys are interested, I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm not gonna say when that video will be uploaded because I don't know, but I'm very busy. I might do like a skilling episode, a little bit of road to max, if you will, because there's some AFK stuff to do for sure. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon. I promise.